Dear beautiful woman. Today, I write to you not just with words, but with gratitude, the kind that has grown in my soul over the years as I've witnessed the quiet power, the enduring patience, the unshakable love that women carry. Today, the world may be celebrating mothers, but allow me to say what should be said every day: this day is for you. All of you. If you have ever held a child in your arms or in your heart, ever whispered encouragement to someone who didn't know how much they needed it, ever cooked, cried, prayed, protected, stayed up late, or given a piece of yourself for someone else's comfort, you are, by all the sacred meanings of the word, a mother. To the single mothers, I see you. You who wake up every morning with the weight of the world on your shoulders and still manage to put smiles on little faces. You who play the role of both mother and father, hero and helper, cook and counselor. You go without so your child can have enough. You cry in the shower so no one sees your tears. And yet, somehow, you keep showing up. Somehow, you keep giving love. That, dear woman, is strength the world cannot measure. You deserve rest. You deserve flowers that don't wilt and words that don't fade. Thank you for your courage and your tenacity. You are the embodiment of endurance and love. To the women who couldn't have children, my heart is tender as I write this. I imagine the ache in your silence, the quiet grief you carry every Mother's Day as you smile politely while others are celebrated. You may not have given birth, but do not believe for one moment that you have not mothered. You have loved with intensity. You have taught, mentored, supported, and poured into others in ways that left permanent fingerprints on their lives. You are a mother in soul, in spirit, in all the ways that matter most. Your love matters. Your life matters. This day is for you too. And I thank you for all the unseen ways you have built, nurtured, and uplifted others. To the traditional mothers, you who have carried life within your body, labored through pain that words cannot fully describe, and emerged with a miracle in your arms, your devotion astounds me. You've given your time, your youth, your energy, your tears. You've stayed up at night, walked floors with fevered babies, worried about teenagers, and let go when the time came, even when it broke your heart. Yours is a love that builds nations and generations. Thank you for raising children, for building homes, for teaching compassion with your life. Whether your children are still small or now grown, your work echoes beyond this world. To the stepmothers, adoptive mothers, and foster mothers, oh, how brightly your love shines. You chose to enter someone else's story, and in doing so, you rewrote it with hope. You held children who weren't born from your body, but who have come to know the embrace of your love just as deeply. You've navigated hard paths, misunderstood roles, complex emotions, delicate relationships, and still you chose love. Thank you for stepping in, for standing firm, for staying. Your role is not secondary. It is sacred. You are a mother in every beautiful sense of the word. To the grandmothers, what would the world be without you? You are wisdom wrapped in warmth. You are history holding hands with hope. You've lived through decades of joy, loss, change, and resilience. Your arms have held generations. Your advice has guided families. You pass down not just stories but spirit. Your laughter is a balm, your presence a foundation. Thank you for being the soft place to fall and the strong tower to lean on. You are not just mothers, you are legends. To the mothers who have lost children, there are no words deep enough for your sorrow. This day, for you, is wrapped in both memory and mourning. And still, you are a mother. Always. Forever. The child you lost is not lost to love. Their name is engraved on your soul. I honor your strength to carry that loss, to wake up, to keep breathing, to keep loving. Your tears do not go unseen. You are the bravest of us all, and today I hold space for your grief. Your child mattered. Your love never dies. To the spiritual mothers, the women who have taken others under their wing, not because they had to, but because they chose to, thank you for the prayers you whisper, for the lives you guide, for the broken hearts you help heal. You are the church mothers, the counselors, the aunties, the teachers, the neighbors, the wise ones. You may never be called mom, but you have mothered hundreds of souls. And they will never forget you. I will never forget you. To the women who helped raise siblings, who were second mothers long before they knew what childhood fully meant, I see you. You grew up fast, gave up dreams, stood between danger and your brothers or sisters. You were a mother in the making, long before the world gave you that name. Thank you for the role you played that was never quite acknowledged, never celebrated enough. You were heroic. To the tired mothers, the ones whose work is overlooked, whose families forget to say thank you, whose sacrifices are taken for granted, hear me now, you are deeply appreciated. Not just for what you do, but for who you are. You bring light into the world just by being you. You are not invisible, though the world sometimes acts like you are. You are irreplaceable. To the mothers battling illness, depression, loneliness, or poverty, your courage leaves me speechless. Every day you fight battles others don't see, yet you keep showing up for those you love. You deserve more than one day. You deserve peace, comfort, and deep rest. You are the unsung heroines of this world. To the working mothers, juggling schedules, emails, groceries, homework, and exhaustion, thank you for showing the world what commitment looks like. Your children may not understand yet how much you do, but one day, they will. And they will be proud to be yours. To the stay-at-home mothers, your work is not just. It is foundational, transformative, constant. You are shaping lives every hour. You are a teacher, a chef, a nurse, a cleaner, a protector, a peacemaker. Your impact cannot be measured in salaries or promotions. It is measured in hearts. To the women whose children are far away, maybe grown, maybe estranged, maybe in a different country or a different place in life, your love still flows. Across time zones, across years, across silence. A mother's love is a river, it moves, it reaches, it never stops. To the women who have mothered others' children in classrooms, orphanages, hospitals, or even across oceans in letters and donations, thank you. You may never know the extent of your influence, but your love changed lives. You see, being a mother is not a title, it's a spirit. And many of you carry that spirit so beautifully. It's not just about giving birth. It's about giving love. Giving time. Giving the best of yourself even when you have little left. And that is what makes you sacred. To the young women who are just becoming mothers, your journey is just beginning, and already, you are walking into a world that demands more of you than it gives. I want you to know that you are doing enough. That you are learning. That even when you feel unsure, your love is guiding you. You will make mistakes, but they will not define you. What will define you is your decision to show up, to learn, to grow, and to keep loving. Be patient with yourself. You are becoming something extraordinary. To the teenage girls who have become mothers too soon, perhaps without support, perhaps under judgment, I speak to you with tenderness and hope. You matter. Your story is not broken. You can still rise, still shine, still give your child a beautiful future. Don't let the world reduce you to a mistake. You are not a mistake. You are a mother, and that is a powerful thing. To the mothers in prison, the mothers separated by war, by distance, by injustice, you are not forgotten. Your heart is still a mother's heart. And that heart, even behind walls or across borders, is sacred. You are worthy of healing. Of reunion. Of redemption. We see you. We hold space for your story. To the women who have had to give up their children, whether through adoption, poverty, circumstance, or crisis, your pain is real. You are still a mother. You always will be. The love you had to release does not erase who you are. I honor your sacrifice. I honor your sorrow. I honor your strength. To the women with complicated relationships with their own mothers, I know that today can bring a strange ache. Maybe your mother was absent. Or hurtful. Or maybe she is gone. Whatever your story, I hope you know this, you have the power to rewrite the legacy. To build something softer. Kinder. Braver. You can become the kind of woman that heals what was once broken. And even if your mother never gave you what you needed, you are still enough. Still good. Still whole. To the women who were never told they were appreciated, let me say it now. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For folding clothes. For worrying in silence. For listening when no one listened to you. For cooking without being thanked. For praying without being noticed. For smiling when your heart was heavy. You are seen now. And you are appreciated, not for how perfectly you performed, but for how faithfully you loved. To the elderly mothers, the ones with silver hair and stories in their eyes, you are the roots of our families. The keepers of legacy. You've carried generations. You've prayed prayers that protected lives. You've fed, taught, laughed, and survived. You've watched your children become parents, and maybe even grandparents. You are the thread between the past and the future. You are not old, you are precious. You are wisdom wrapped in wrinkles. And today, I bow to you in honor. To the women who have lost their own mothers, today, I imagine your grief wrapped in every memory. Perhaps you hear her voice in your kitchen, feel her presence when you walk by a photo, or see her in your own reflection. If today brings tears, let them fall. You were loved. And that love, even though it feels far away, still lives in you. Still comforts you. Still mothers you. To the women who have been told that they aren't enough because they chose careers, because they never married, because they lived differently, may I remind you, your worth is not defined by titles or traditions. If you have ever shown love, comforted a soul, mentored a mind, or protected a heart, you have mothered the world. And for that, we are grateful. To the women living with disability, illness, or limitations, and still mothering in spite of it all, you are nothing short of awe-inspiring. You mother through pain. Through fatigue. Through physical barriers that others can't imagine. And still, you keep going. Still, you pour out love. I honor your resilience. Your love is not weakened, it is strengthened through your struggle. There's a sacred beauty in your love. It doesn't shout. It doesn't need attention. But its impact is written everywhere, in the quiet success of a child, in the courage of a young adult who remembers the voice that said, "You can do this." In the steady rhythm of a home that stays standing through life's storms because you stood inside it. To the single mothers, raising their children on a battlefield of bills, responsibility, and exhaustion, you are warriors. The way you show up day after day, when your body wants rest and your heart needs help, is nothing short of holy. The world may not always clap for you, but heaven surely does. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are not less. You are a one-woman army of love. And your children, whether they say it now or not, will never forget what you did. To the grandmothers raising grandchildren, perhaps after retirement, perhaps after loss, you've stepped back into the role of mother, but this time with more aches in your body and more wisdom in your soul. What a beautiful legacy you are creating, again. You are proof that love does not expire. It just deepens with age. To the foster mothers and adoptive mothers, your love is chosen. Intentional. Brave. You opened your heart to a child who needed you, not because you had to, but because you said yes to love. That love may not have grown in your womb, but it grows in your home, in your arms, in your fierce devotion. You are a testament that motherhood is not about blood. It is about heart. To the women who have tried and tried, and yet motherhood has not come, your longing does not make you less whole. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. And even if your arms are empty, your life is not. You may mother in ways the world does not see, in classrooms, in friendships, in quiet encouragement to the next generation. Your tenderness is not wasted. Your desire is sacred. You are deeply loved. To the mothers who have made mistakes, all of us have. Maybe you carry guilt. Maybe you wish you had done things differently. Maybe your children are distant. Let me say this gently, redemption is always possible. Growth is always possible. Healing is always possible. There is no such thing as a perfect mother, only a present one. And if you are still trying, still loving, still praying, then grace has already begun its work in you. To the stepmothers who walk the delicate dance of loving someone else's child, your role is not easy. Sometimes it comes with resistance. Sometimes with silence. But your presence matters. Your effort is noticed. The love you bring adds light. And in time, that light will bloom. To the mothers in shelters, in slums, in villages, in mansions, across every continent and language and tribe, your stories may be different, but your heart is the same. You all know what it means to worry at night. To stretch a meal. To press your lips to a fevered forehead. To laugh even when your own heart aches, just so your child will smile. You are connected by an invisible thread. One that weaves through the centuries and the soil of every nation. A thread made of sacrifice, strength, and love. To the quiet mothers, the introverts, the soft-spoken, the ones who don't take up space, don't think for one moment that your gentleness is weakness. Your calm is a sanctuary. Your quiet is comforting. Your children may not always understand your silence, but one day, they will recognize its safety. And they will thank you. To the loud mothers, the ones whose voices boom with love and correction, whose presence fills a room, you are a force. A fire. And even if your children roll their eyes now, one day they will understand the power behind your volume. It was never noise. It was passion. It was protection. It was presence. To the working mothers who feel torn in 1,000 directions, guilt is not your portion. You are not choosing work over your children. You are choosing survival, contribution, calling. And what your children see is a woman who is building something, for them and for herself. They will not resent your effort, they will remember it. And admire it. And maybe one day, they will rise with the same strength because you taught them how. To the stay-at-home mothers, your work may not pay in currency, but it is priceless. You are shaping the soul of the next generation. You are a builder, a healer, a guide. And though your name might not appear in magazines or LinkedIn posts, it is written deeply into the hearts of your family. They may not always say thank you, but one day, they will understand. To the mothers who are grieving children, no words can soften your sorrow. Your pain is sacred. Your love did not end with loss. It lingers. It echoes. It lives on in the way you still speak their name, light their candle, hold their memory. You are still their mother. And you always will be. I grieve with you. And I honor your courage to keep breathing, to keep walking, even with a broken heart. To the women whose children have gone astray, you are not to blame. You did your best with what you had. And though your child may walk away, your love has not failed. Keep hoping. Keep loving. Love has a way of finding its way home. And when it does, may it find your arms still open. To the women who are mothers to children with disabilities, special needs, or chronic illness, you walk a path that is unseen by many. Your patience is endless. Your advocacy, tireless. Your love, extraordinary. Your child may not always say thank you, but in their eyes, you are their world. You are their safe place. And I want to thank you, deeply and sincerely, for your strength. To the mothers who are artists, who pour their soul into words, colors, music, and movement, thank you for mothering beauty into this world. Your creations teach us to feel again. To dream again. You nurture the world in a different way, through inspiration. And that, too, is a powerful kind of motherhood. As we celebrate this day, let us not forget that motherhood is a story of resilience. It is a journey that carries both joy and struggle, both triumphs and tears. To every woman who has ever fought to keep her child safe, to give them opportunities, to shield them from the world's harshness, you are the unsung heroes. You are the backbone of families, of communities, of nations. To the mothers who are raising children in homes where love and kindness are not always the standard, who face environments where negativity and hardship seem constant, your ability to provide a safe space for your child to thrive is extraordinary. You are the sanctuary in a world that often feels turbulent. The love you offer is a shield, and your example teaches your children how to navigate a world that isn't always kind, while still choosing to be gentle, still choosing to be hopeful. You are shaping resilient hearts, and that will forever be your legacy. To the women who have chosen to be mothers to their friends, their extended families, their communities, your influence is vast. You give of yourself in ways that may seem small but are monumental. The wisdom, the encouragement, the kindness you offer transforms lives. You show us that motherhood is not confined to biological ties, it is a force that nurtures the world, wherever it is needed. To the mothers who may not have had the chance to give birth, but whose love and care overflow to those who need it most, your capacity for love is boundless. You teach us that motherhood is not limited by biology, but by a willing heart. You are the aunts, the mentors, the sisters, the friends who step in when needed, who step up when no one else can. You may not have your own children, but you raise the next generation with wisdom, love, and care. You build bridges, and we are so grateful for the paths you create for others to walk on. To those who have lost a child, my heart grieves with you. Words can never capture the pain of losing a piece of your soul, but I want you to know that your love does not end with your child's physical absence. Your motherhood endures in the memories, in the lessons you taught, in the way you loved and cared. Your child's spirit lives on in your heart, and I hope today you feel surrounded by love, comfort, and peace. You are held in this space of remembrance and love. To the mothers who have faced divorce or separation, you have walked through a storm, and yet you continue to be a constant source of love for your children. You have picked up the pieces and moved forward, teaching them that even in moments of pain and loss, you can rebuild. Your strength, your resilience, your ability to love your children through these difficult moments shows the world what it means to stand tall in the face of adversity. You are doing more than surviving. You are thriving, and you are teaching your children how to rise, no matter what life throws their way. To the mothers who have experienced the joy of watching their children grow and become independent, I want to remind you that your work is never truly done. Yes, your children may leave the nest, but the love you gave them as they grew still guides them. It is the foundation they will stand on for the rest of their lives. Even in their independence, you are forever a part of who they are. Your love remains their compass, even when they spread their wings. To the mothers who have stood as the emotional anchor in your families, your quiet strength is the glue that holds everything together. You are the one everyone turns to when life gets hard. You carry not just your own worries but the worries of everyone you love. You are the safe place, the heart, the home. Even when you're exhausted, you continue to stand strong, ensuring that your family knows they are loved, protected, and supported. Today, let the world hold you up, just as you've done for so many. To every woman who has been a mother in a way that the world may never recognize, I see you. I honor you. I thank you. You are enough. The love you've shared is enough. The way you've cared is enough. You are a miracle, and the world is better because of you. You are the silent warriors, the quiet nurturers, and the steadfast supporters. To every woman who's been a listening ear to a child's worries, a counselor to a teenager's dreams, or the calming presence that steadies a spouse during their difficult moments, your impact is profound. You are the hands that have wiped away tears, the hearts that have mended broken spirits, and the eyes that have never stopped watching over those you love. Your love doesn't need to be loud to be felt. It's in every action, in every thoughtful gesture, in the warmth you give off just by being there. To the mothers who find themselves stretched thin, juggling 100 things at once, know that you are doing more than you realize. It's easy to feel invisible when the days blur together, when the demands never stop, and when it seems like there's no end in sight. But every meal you prepare, every call you make, every small detail you handle is a testament to your strength and dedication. You may feel overwhelmed, but you are doing what many could not. Your resilience is a quiet but mighty force. To the mothers who struggle with mental health, whether it's anxiety, depression, or any other challenge, I see you. Your fight is not easy, but the love you give to your family in spite of it is immeasurable. You are not your struggles. You are not defined by the days when getting out of bed feels like a mountain to climb. You are a mother, and that love shines through, even on the days when you don't feel like you're enough. You are more than enough. You are doing your best, and that is a beautiful thing. To the mothers who have faced the heartbreaking loss of a partner, your strength is a beacon to others. You've learned to do what you never imagined you would have to do, to raise your children alone, to be both mother and father. You've picked up the pieces and carried on, for them, because your love for your children is a force that can't be broken. Even in the midst of sorrow, you continue to pour out love, teaching your children that even in the darkest times, light can still be found. Your resilience is a testament to the depth of your love. To the mothers who face judgment or criticism for their choices, let this be a reminder that your journey is yours alone. No one else can understand the fullness of your experience, the depth of your sacrifices, or the beauty of your path. Whether you choose to stay at home or work, whether you breastfeed or bottle feed, whether you homeschool or send your children to school, none of these decisions make you any more or less of a mother. Your worth is not determined by the opinions of others. It is determined by your love, and your love is enough. To the women who have supported other mothers, who have extended their hands to a friend in need, offered a meal to a tired neighbor, or simply been there to listen, you are making a world of difference. Sometimes, it's the smallest acts of kindness that leave the biggest marks. Your support, encouragement, and friendship are invaluable. You show us all that motherhood is a shared journey. We rise by lifting each other up. To the women who are mothers in the making, those who have struggled with infertility, those who are waiting for the blessing of children, I want to acknowledge your patience, your strength, and your hope. Your longing is not forgotten. The wait may feel long and the journey may be difficult, but your time will come. Keep your heart open, for the path to motherhood is not always straight, but it is full of grace. And when it's time, your love will be enough to cover the world. To the mothers who are the unsung caregivers, those who devote their lives to taking care of aging parents, family members with special needs, or loved ones in crisis, your sacrifice does not go unnoticed. You have given up your own needs, your own dreams, your own time, to serve someone else. Your love is a reflection of the purest form of selflessness. You are a hero in the truest sense of the word. The love you show is priceless, and though the world may not often recognize it, your actions speak louder than any accolade could. To the mothers who raise children in a different way, children with unique needs, children whose challenges are not always visible, your patience and strength are extraordinary. Your journey may look different, but it is no less meaningful. You are teaching your children to thrive in a world that often isn't designed for them. You are teaching them resilience, strength, and to never give up. You are showing us all that motherhood is not one size fits all. It is as diverse and beautiful as the children we raise. To the women who are yet to become mothers, your time will come in its own beautiful way. Your journey is unfolding just as it should. Whether you're waiting for your time to become a biological mother, stepmother, or spiritual mother, your nurturing spirit is already at work in the lives of those you love. You are already teaching, guiding, and loving, even in the quiet spaces. To the mothers who have seen their children struggle, whether with mental health, addiction, or challenges that are hard to understand, your love is the steady anchor that holds them in place. You are the calm in their storm, the voice that reassures them when the world is overwhelming. Your unwavering belief in them is a lifeline, and even when they cannot see their own worth, you continue to reflect it back to them, teaching them that they are not defined by their struggles. As we stand united today, recognizing the incredible women who have shaped our lives, we celebrate more than just the titles you hold. You are the embodiment of love, sacrifice, and strength. Motherhood is not just a role, it is a calling, an art, and a lifelong journey that transcends age, circumstances, and even biology. It is in the moments when you wipe away a tear, offer a warm embrace, and guide your children, families, and communities through both joy and hardship. It is the strength to hold on when letting go is hardest and the grace to let go when it's time. We honor you today for everything you've done and continue to do. Whether you are raising children, nurturing friendships, caring for aging parents, or making a difference in your community, your efforts create ripples that impact the world. You shape futures. You influence lives. You nurture dreams. And through your love, we become who we are meant to be. It is the love that is unwavering, unconditional, and selfless. The love that sees potential in a child even when they can't see it themselves, that rises in moments of doubt, and that never falters in the face of challenges. This love moves mountains. It heals. It restores. It transforms. This day is for every mother who has sacrificed her own dreams for others, for every woman who has given of herself so fully that she sometimes forgets her own needs. It is for every woman who has stepped into a role she never expected, who has carried burdens she never planned for, and who continues to give love when her own reserves feel depleted. Your sacrifices do not go unnoticed, and your love is a force that shapes the world. Today, we also honor the women who, though not biological mothers, have nurtured and cared for others. You are mothers in spirit, through guidance, wisdom, and nurturing hearts. Whether you are teachers, mentors, or friends, you have played an integral role in shaping lives. The love you give is just as powerful, just as beautiful, and just as needed. We recognize the grandmothers, whose wisdom and love transcend generations. You are the legacy of the past, and your influence guides the future. We also stand with those who have loved and lost, whether through the death of a mother, child, or partner. Your grief is an act of love, a reminder of the deep bonds shared, and that love never truly fades. Motherhood is about more than perfection, it is about the love that drives you to keep going, even when exhausted, even when unseen, and even when the road ahead seems long. It's about the moments that matter, the connections that sustain us, and the strength found in every woman who steps into the role of mother. Today, as we honor the mothers past and present, let us be grateful for the love that fills our lives. Let us celebrate the quiet power of a mother's heart, the strength of a woman's spirit, and the beauty of love that never gives up, never fades, and never ends. Happy Mother's Day to you all.